Hi everyone, thanks for clicking onto my Weather Extra. The weekend is here and it looks to be a pretty nice one, I think. Saturday will be our brightest day of the 2 days. You will notice the wind picking up during the afternoon. You will notice the temperatures falling during the afternoon as well. In fact, I think we're headed for a period of light snow early Sunday. We get a break Sunday afternoon, and another period of light snow appears to be in the forecast late Sunday night into early Monday. I don't think it's a big storm system, but it could be enough snow to coat the ground. We'll look at that in just a moment. Let's take a look at our temperature trend over the next several days. Normal high temperature for the state is 32 degrees, and it will be around there tomorrow. I think our highs will be reached during the late morning hours. Again, you'll notice those temps falling during the afternoon. Sunday, if we can break into a little bit of midday sun, we're going to send temps to around the freezing mark. A little bit of a cool down Monday. That will be followed by a big warm up next week. In fact, temps will be a good 10 degrees above normal. I expect a fair amount of melting, and our next storm appears to be late Thursday and into Friday, and during that time frame we could be talking, in fact I think we will be talking about some rain. It was a much different scenario 15 years ago today though. Do you remember what happened then? On January 4th, 1998, the ice storm of 1998 began. It actually began on the 4th and ended pretty much on the 10th, and just a few statistics from that storm. 365,000 customers were without power during that storm. 840,000 people were without power, 70% of the state's population. A few more statistics. Utilities had to replace 3,200 snapped utility poles, 1.2 million feet of wire and cable. Had about 2,100 transformers were replaced in that storm. That's just in the state of Maine. So thank goodness nothing like that around here. I can't believe it's been 15 years since that storm hit. It really just feels like yesterday. All right, nothing like that today. Of course, we had a pretty nice day with a mixture of sun and clouds. There goes tonight's sun setting at about 4:20. Notice a nice mixture of clouds and sun throughout the day. There will be a cold front that moves through very early tomorrow morning. I think it moves through with very little fanfare. More than anything, our wind will shift over to the northwest. Temps right now, not too bad. These are your current temps as of 7 o'clock. We're around the freezing mark in Portland. Many inland towns are still in the 30s. Those teens that we had just a few days ago, they are ancient history. Lows tonight should bottom out in the lower 20s, widespread teens for many inland communities. Now, high pressure is in control of most of the nation. It is situated to our south here. Notice how quiet things are for pretty much the entire country. There is, however, a weak cold front just to our north. That little feature moves through tomorrow morning. The mountains will get a little bit of light snow with some light accumulations, but downslope of the mountains, I think most towns you'll see a wind shift. We shift from west to northwest during the course of the day tomorrow, and you will notice that wind picking up during the course of the day as well. Here's Storm Tracker starting us off tomorrow morning with temps in the teens and lower 20s. Again, not quite as cold as the last couple of nights. Note some of the light snow continuing in the mountains, western slopes and notches. You'll get a few inches of snow through Saturday morning. I think our highs for Saturday will likely be reached during the late morning hours, 20s and lower 30s. This is actually 11:30 in the morning. As we go through the afternoon, notice a nice mostly sunny afternoon. The wind will pick up though. Temps will be falling through the 20s. Wind chills, they will be dipping into the teens. Now, Storm Tracker takes us into the day on Sunday. A very weak disturbance should bring a period of light snow early Sunday morning. This is 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't think it's a big storm system, but just enough to probably freshen up the snowpack. Some towns could see a coating to an inch of snow. We should get into a break around midday on Sunday, midday through afternoon, and the sun may make an appearance for a period, sending temps into the lower 30s. Now, our next disturbance could actually move in Sunday night to Monday. It appears to be weak as well. It's a little inverted trough. It could bring a period of light snow into early Monday morning. We're going to take a closer look at that in a moment. Snow Tracker, this takes us through very early Sunday morning. Notice the jackpot for the snow will be in the presidential range, more specifically Crawford Notch area. Areas back into New Hampshire there, probably about half a foot of snow there. Again, it's a very localized event in that sort of situation. It's upslope snow. And as you head back up toward the Canadian border into northern Oxford and Franklin County, a few spots here could approach 4 or 5 inches of snow. Most towns in Oxford or central northern Oxford County, it's probably around an inch of snow there for most towns. And that's, again, through late tomorrow night into early Sunday morning. We should get another burst Sunday night into early Monday morning. But again, that does not appear to be a big storm either. I want to show you a few forecast models and how this is going to play out here. Let's bring the screen over so we can take a look at it. This is the RPM model, and that little burst of snow you see right in there, this is for early Sunday morning. It's that warm air advection snow that's going to be moving in. Notice how that sort of moves out of the picture by late afternoon. I want to take you through Sunday night now. Things could get a little more interesting during that period. There's actually a little inverted trough that may try to set up. This is about 7 o'clock on Sunday night. Notice some more light snow develops. Notice there's a little feature right here that's shaped like a banana right in there. A little inverted trough or Norland trough could be setting up, which could well, accumulate a few inches of snow in a pretty short period of time. And even then, it does not appear to be a big storm system, but you might get a little more accumulating snow late Sunday night to early Monday, and I think it releases its grip on us by daybreak on Monday. So Monday actually appears to be a mostly sunny day. Okay, our next weather maker actually moves in next week, mid to late week. Forecast models are having a hard time dealing with this one. This is the GFS model, and this is Wednesday night. Now, this storm appears as if it's going to take a track not favorable for snow. So it looks primarily rain at this point. GFS brings it in Wednesday night into early Thursday. Notice with the area of low pressure tracking over the Great Lakes, we're on the east side of the storm. That means it's just too warm here. That, I think, is too quick, though. This is the European model. Notice how much slower it is. It's still off the screen at this point. As we go through actually Thursday night now and into Friday morning, it actually moves in. And I'm more in line with that slower scenario with the rain moving in Thursday night. Regardless, it looks to be primarily rain. That will be next week. In the long range forecast, I think we actually have a return to colder weather moving in by about the middle portion of the month, 15th to the 20th, somewhere in there. We'll probably get a snowstorm at some point in there because Arctic cold is going to try to make a run at us once again. That's the way things look tonight. Hope everyone has a nice night and a fantastic weekend.